David Brewster again, and thanks for checking out lesson number 2 here on YouTube. And it's probably a really good idea for you to go ahead and check out lesson 1 before you jump into this one, just so you have the foundation of what we're going to be doing here. So hopefully by now you've practiced the natural minor scale all over the fretboard, and you've become really friendly with that fingering or that shape. So what we're going to do now is something I like to call octave linking, and I basically learned this from Paul Gilbert, not personally, but through working through his material. And I'm a big fan of his music and his approach and his sense of humor, and big fan. Anyway, Gilbert's a great guitarist, and he's helped me unlock a lot of different things, and I really like his concepts and his ideas, and the way he's broken down scales, 3-note per string fingering, also string skipping, and this octave linking idea. It really opened my eyes to a whole other way of getting around the fretboard, because before I studied that information, a lot of times I was just locked into one position on the neck. Like, I didn't really know how to get around the fretboard. And if you're jealous and you see people that play and they're all over the guitar neck, and you think, well, how are they doing that? I can just stay in one spot, but I don't know how to get from here to there. This will help you understand how to do that. And anyway, let's jump in head first. Ready? Let's go. Alright, now the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to take the first 6 notes of that natural minor scale that we learned in lesson 1, and we're going to use them now in lesson 2. So the notes there were A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And what we're going to do here is we're going to basically connect octaves, octave linking. And the first thing you need to really make sure that you understand, that you know, are the notes on the fretboard. So you do know the notes on the fretboard, right? I hope so. If you don't, it's okay, but you need to learn that as soon as humanly possible. You that doesn't know it, that I really can't see, but anyway, yes, notes on the fretboard is a must. You have to know the notes. But really all we're going to do is connect A's, alright? Because if you know where your A's are, then you know where the starting point of the scale shape is, and then through knowing the scale shape, then you'll know kind of the general movement or area that you're going to play the scale. So first thing we can do here is let's just start finding some A notes. Alright, let's start with the lowest A note that you can think of playing, the open A. 2nd fret on the G, 5th on the low E and on the high E, 7th on the D, 10th on the B, 12th on the A, 14th on the G, 17th, and the notes are everywhere. 22nd fret on the B. I mean, there's A's all over the place here. So everywhere that you have an A note, you can play that A natural minor scale, just like you did here. I can play that exact same thing right here with open strings. I can grab that an octave higher and play it right here. I can do that exact same thing starting on the 17th fret right here. I mean, you can basically transfer this all over the place. So doing what I just did there is really important. Like understanding where all those different areas are that you can play that scale. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the first 6 notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, and we're going to basically just connect that an octave higher, starting on the D string on the 7th fret. So you've got this, and then start on the next A here and do the exact same thing, an octave higher. And then start on the next A here, 10th fret B, and do the exact same thing, another octave higher. So you've got A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, and you're linking these octaves. Because if a lot of what you're doing now is pentatonic based, then you're going to be locked into one position, you know, like you're trapped in a box, basically. The old, you know, the good old minor pentatonic scale right there. But it stays right there. But through doing something like what we're doing here with this octave linking, it helps you break away from that. You know, and like that scale shape we did last time in the 5th position here. You know, doing something like this will really help open up the fretboard, you know, and you can start on a low note and grab a much higher note up here. So one more time, the basic shape that we're going to be doing here is this. And we're actually leaving out one note from that scale. Do you know which note it is? That's right, G. There's no G. So there's a couple different ways we can grab that. Either A, we can go the same way we did before and then use a position shift slide on the D. Which is kind of cool. I do like that little slide up on the top there. Pretty cool, like little slippy slidey, kind of Guthrie Govan kind of thing. He does stuff like that. And that little slide can kind of be, you know, expressive and cool. Another thing you can do is you could do a pinky slide and basically just transfer that note G from the D string to the A string, and you could do this. Now, another thing you can do is you can just go ahead and expand the entire thing that we're doing here, and just fill in those spots, and then you can come up with something like this: A, B, C, D, E, F, and then B, C, D, E, E, F, G. And then you're building this kind of sequential sounding idea. Hopefully you can see what I did there, but I just basically spelled out the rest of the scale and then just, you know, kind of made these connections using the same octave linking areas that we used, but I'm filling in the blank in a way. I'm kind of filling out the scale a little bit more. And you know, doing this type of thing, you can really fly across the guitar neck, which is cool. It seems like something that everybody wants to do, but a lot of people don't know how to do it. And this will help you get all around, so you're not just doing this. You can do this stuff. Keep your eyes peeled for lesson number 3, and it's coming soon. And it will basically take these ideas that we're doing a step further. So practice up, and I'll see you then. Thank you.